Hey, what's up everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another video here. Today we are going to be talking about intentions versus goals, why you need to know the difference between the two, and why you need to know both. So it's the new year, and most of us are always jumping on that bandwagon of setting goals for the new year, right? New Year's resolutions. And we have most of our goals are probably make more money and lose weight, right? That's what everyone in the world makes their goals to be, right? I want to explain the difference between intentions versus goals, because so often we just set goals for ourselves and we don't necessarily follow through. We get toward the end of the year, and heck, truthfully, most of us don't even get that far, maybe March, maybe April, and we're already not following through on our goal. I wanted to explain the difference, and the huge difference is the time frame actually, and how specific it is. So to use intentions as an example, intentions are present striving, like where you're striving towards, essentially. So who am I becoming? These are just overall big habits of where you're wanting to go. So for example, an intention might be, I want to be more physically fit, or I want to provide the most value I can in my business, or I want to prioritize my mental health. So those are intentions, right? So they're more overarching goals, I shouldn't say goals, but where you're going towards, where you as a human desire to be closer to, kind of where that next version of yourself is going, versus goals. So goals are future specific results. And remember, they're SMART, SMART goals. I'm sure we've all heard of that, right? So specific, measurable, I think it's attainable, something, and timely. I don't know. It's just the vibe, right? So with goals, if we're using the example of I want to be more physically fit, so that might be an intention. The goal would be I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of the year, or I want to be able to do a 250-pound deadlift, or I want to be able to do unassisted strict pull-ups. So those are specific goals, and you have the things that I always look for is they're specific. So when, will you know when you've achieved it or not? So if you would say, oh, I want to be more physically fit. Well, how do you know when you've achieved that or not, right? That's why that's an intention. Versus goals, I want to lose 10 pounds. So, okay, that's specific, right? I know where I'm at now, where minus 10 pounds equates to, right? I know when I get to that number, I've achieved that goal, right? The other one is timely. So I want to lose 10 pounds by December 31st of next year, okay? So making sure that they are timely also. So if you said, I want to lose 10 pounds, okay, that is technically a goal, but it's not a timely one. There isn't a time associated to it. Why are these important? Having it be measurable, having it be timely, it's essentially just for accountability. You know if you're getting closer to that goal or not based on how you measure it up. Now, we don't necessarily have to we're going to go in the weeds. I'm trying not to go in the weeds. We don't want to put our value, our worth associated with the results, right? Associated with us achieving the goals. Because whether we achieve it or not, we're still 100% worthy inherently as a human. But when it comes to just general accountability, this is why we want those specific goals. Because then we start collapsing time. We start being able to see when we're actually making progress toward our goals, which if, we might have these intentions and we have goals that get us closer and closer to that intention. So essentially, intentions are action-focused values. Goals are essentially how you will get there. Okay, so intentions are more of these overarching values that you have in life: physical fitness, maybe mental health, maybe financial freedom, maybe relationships with family and friends, whatever that looks like for you, whatever those intentions are. Goals essentially help get you to closer to those intentions, or at least fulfilling those emotional desires of those intentions. So another example of the difference between intentions or goals is we'll say, my intention is to prioritize self-care and listen to my body's needs. That's a great intention, right? That is essentially where you're focusing toward, where at the end of the day, what do you desire? I want to prioritize my self-care and listen to my body's needs. Okay. So then if we know that's where we're looking towards, okay, how are we going to start making steps toward that? My goal could then be, okay, my goal is to work out 3 to 5 times a week for at least 30 minutes breaking a sweat. These are simple examples. I try to use examples that majority of us generally have on our New Year's resolutions. So having both of these, both intentions and goals, creates this holistic approach to personal development. And again, personal development doesn't need to be this professional only thing, right? An example I have personally is my intention is self-care, right? One of my intentions are a handful of intentions. And one of my goals is to start a garden. And how are those related? Because for me personally, when I'm gardening, when I am just working with my hands, it's almost like an active meditation. It gets me out of my head and just focused on, in this case, vegetables or flowers or pulling out weeds, whatever that is. It's my time to myself, and that's how I incorporate self-care. So you having both, just the intentions and the goals, really gets you to becoming this more fulfilled human. You feel more fulfilled. You feel like you're taking action out of your purpose. You're providing your gifts to the world. What I see a lot is that people have goals and they don't have intentions, which in the beginning of this video, I joked around and I said, make more money and lose weight, right? Because that's what everyone wants. And I shouldn't say what everyone wants, but that's what stereotypically you see on a New Year's resolutions to-do list, right? And why do people want that? It depends on each person, but majority of the time, a lot of it is because they feel like they're supposed to, like it's an expectation. And with that, they have these goals, they put them out there, but they don't have any intentions on, prioritizing their self-care, but they want to achieve this goal. Why? Most of the time in that capacity is they feel like they should be more physically fit. They feel like they should have this goal to fit in with the crowd. So this is why it's important to know your intentions first before you set goals. Is physical fitness actually important to you? Is that part of your values? Is being more financially free or having more financial opportunity in your business more important to you? If it's not, then you'll then start understanding why you're not taking action out of your goals, right? Because it's not a priority to you. It's not something that you value. Now, I do want to say, as I'm saying this out loud, there's going to be some people that are like, well, hey, I do want to lose weight. I do want to make more money, and it's just not happening. It's just not, we're not doing the things. It's just not, maybe it's not meant for me, right? Based on the universe. And with that, I want you to check out this next video. We are going to be talking about aligned goal setting. So this is, I don't know, check out a link. Maybe something will pop up on one of these areas with the video. Maybe your goals aren't worded that in a way that feel in alignment with you. Maybe you're copying and pasting someone else's wording and it doesn't resonate with you. It doesn't connect with you. Make sure you check out the aligned goal setting video. We will get all into it. I'm actually going to be doing my goals right side along with you guys. Right side along. You get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so at the end of the day, big pictures, intentions provide the why we are doing things, why we want to do things, right? Goals provide the what. What are we doing? How are we getting there specifically? Together, they provide this balance, this framework to be a more purposeful, more intentional human being. And from experience personally, the more intentional I am in my life, the more fulfilled and the more like I feel like I'm providing my purpose and sharing my gifts with the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it if you liked it. Please comment if you guys have any questions. Let me know what resonated with you at all. Let me know what you think your intentions and your upcoming goals are going to be for this coming year, and subscribe. There's going to be tons of videos coming out. My goal is to be doing one video a week, so please subscribe and get the latest of all of the things coming up. Thanks so much, guys. Have a fabulous day. See ya.